sunshines beaming and the air fills up with sound like hola, hola. Okay, there is no fear. I think I can see the future.
Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you what we're going to be doing for snacks this week. And we've chosen to do some protein balls. Michaela started a new job, so she needs some snack options that are going to be in her purse that would be easy to just pop out and eat. She's also going to be having the new protein that we have for Advocare. It's from our Fit line. And so we're going to order up a case of those for her and for Philip so that those are on the go, ready for her to have. But these are things that we've been making for a while. Michaela normally makes them, but now that she's working, it's going to be me that does it. So I wanted to bring you guys along, show you what we do, and everything that we put into it. So let's get started. So first of all, you got to get yourself some really good oats. We love Mom's Best. And we get this from Kroger. We get the old-fashioned kind, or sometimes we'll even get the steel-cut oats, which are supposed to be super, super good for you. Alright, so we're double batching this, by the way. So everything is double batched because we go through it so much. So we're going to do 2 cups of oats. Okay? I'm also cheating by looking at a recipe, because this is not all up here quite yet, so you'll see me look over here and check it out. And check out my new shirt, guys. This is my new Advocare shirt. It says wife, mom, boss, and Advocare. So we're sporting the Advocare gear today, along with my Advocare bracelets. Okay, let me just focus on what we're doing here. Get off track with Advocare stuff. Okay, so we love coconut flakes, and we get ours from Kroger as well. We love Kroger mainly because they have a line of natural products that we like to stock up on, and their prices are pretty good. I get coupons weekly so that I can save even on the good stuff. So my kids eat the cereal. We buy all of our snacks, peanut butter, which we're going to be using in just a little while, with 1 ingredient. And I normally buy this if I don't make my own. We have Vitamix, and Logan normally makes our peanut butter. So we just put our peanut butter or our peanuts in there, and he blends it all together, and we use that in our homemade brownies and our protein balls and our homemade granola bars that we do all the time. So that's super, super simple. But when I can't get to it, or I haven't gotten to it, I always make sure that I have this on hand, and it will tell you in the ingredients list. That's kind of the best way to look to see how your peanut butter is. And this one here, I'm not sure if y'all can see that. It says organic peanuts and a little bit of salt. So that is all you want. Anything else beyond that is not needed for peanut butter. It's just an additive and things that preserve it, which is actually bad for you. So if you can try to eat better than that, this is what I'm training my kids to do, and they're kind of anal about it now. So, okay, back to protein balls. So, coconut flakes. If you don't like coconut, don't put it in. I mean, we love it. We love the texture of it. We love the taste of it. So we use it in everything. Coconut oil, coconut flakes, coconut milk we use in our frozen yogurt that we make homemade too as well. And we try to stay organic as much as possible. That's just how we've been doing it for years with Logan's autism, ADHD, things like that. We learned a long time ago about the additives, the food colors, the preservatives, the food coloring, if I just said that, I think I just said that, that go into the products that affect his mood, his meltdowns, things like that. So it caused me to take a lot of extra looks at the food, ingredients, things like that. And we changed our ways years ago, so we've been kind of sticking with the same thing. We've just slowly learned to afford it. Not really learn, but just put money aside, make sacrifices so that we can afford it, because it means a lot to the kids, it means a lot to us, to make sure that we're eating the best that we can as often as possible. So, I'm getting off track again, sorry. Okay, so, next thing, chia seeds. You could use flax seeds or chia seeds. We always keep these on hand. I have purchased these a while back from Boxed.com. If you have never tried Boxed.com, you need to try it. They are super fast. You'll have your order within 24 hours. They're kind of like Costco or Sam's Club online. They have amazing products, and believe it or not, they carry a huge line of organics. So I purchased this from them, I believe it was last year, and we've been slowly getting down to the bottom. We use a lot of this in our overnight oats that we do in the morning. If we're going somewhere like for church, or we're getting ready to go on vacation, I'll make a bunch of overnight oats in our mason jars, and we put about a half of this, which is an old medicine container, and we put chia seeds in there, and it's so good for you. Really, really good for you. If you've never ever had chia seeds, you've got to Google this and check it out because it has really good health benefits. So we're going to put, I'm eyeballing this, by the way. I don't really think that you have to like follow instructions per se. So I'm just going to wing it. And if it's a little bit too dry, we'll add a little bit more honey. If it's a little bit too wet, we'll add a little bit more oats. I mean, that's the way it is. So we want to put some chia seeds in there. If you have flax seeds, go for it. Same thing. Or put a little bit of both. Okay. So the next thing on our list is, okay, so we're doing really, really good. Where is my... Okay. I've lost these things twice. We're doing really, really good with this. That, okay, I got a phone call coming in, but we're going to ignore that. Okay, back to the video. So we've been doing really, really good with our ingredients. So we're going to cheat a little bit, and we're going to do some organic mini chocolate chips. And we get these from Kroger also. We're just going to put them all in there because we like it. And we're going to be getting all of our protein and all these other goodies. You can have a little bit of goodness in there. Okay. So we've got that. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla extract, and I have a baking business, so I go through a lot. So I have this huge jar I got from BJ's. I believe it's BJ's. And I always eyeball my vanilla. So I'm just going to put a couple of these in here. And really, this is just for flavor. I love vanilla extract. If you like almond extract and you want to put a little bit of almond extract in here to go with this as well, by all means, it's your protein balls. You do what you like. So we're moving on to, okay, so we've got vanilla, chia seeds, chocolate chips. You could put flaxseed if you want to do that. We've got our coconut flakes. We have our oatmeal. So now we're on to the wet stuff. So we are going to do peanut butter and local honey. If you do not have a place that you can buy local honey, here in Pike County, we have a Wednesday market. And it's Wednesday market, just look it up. I don't have the exact address, but just look it up. A lot of the farms and stuff around our area, they come and bring their stuff on a Wednesday. You pre-order it, like on a Sunday or a Monday, you'll look at their list that they've uploaded, and you can buy local honey. So that is the real good advantage of living out here, is that we don't have to drive super far to get us local honey. So we're moving on. We're going to need a third a cup of this, and then another third of a cup. Let me grab the right measuring cup. Aha, I found it. Okay, so we're going to do 2 of these because we're double batching this. And like I said, I eyeball most of the time, and the reason is because I like a little bit more of stuff like the chocolate chips. If you guys want to put nuts in here, by all means do it. If you want to stay on a healthy track, try some almonds that are not salted, and put those in here. We've already got peanut butter in here, so I don't know if you want to put peanuts. You might, and that's cool. Okay, so that's 1. And then we have 2.
Yeah, Terry ate one whole when we were kids and went completely nuts. You were the dickens out of your mouth. Oh, no, you're savage. What? It did hurt like the devil. Well, sure it did. It was a sizable divot in your arm. I call that.
All right. Now that we've gotten that stickiness out of the way. And listen, if you guys do not want to do honey or have honey on hand, but you really want to make this like today, if you have maple syrup, you can use maple syrup. We really yummy organic maple syrup that we get. And we get the big kind because it lasts us forever. And sometimes we'll use it in this. We definitely use it in our granola bars because we make a recipe. We do apple cinnamon and we use maple syrup as our binder to kind of keep it all like really chewy and stuff. And so also, I want to say we use it in another white chocolate cranberry. That's my favorite. Okay, moving on. Now, this peanut butter here is the kind you have to stir. It is kind of annoying, I have to say, but when you eat the good stuff and you know there's no crap in it, it's worth it. Just get over it and stir it. It's all going to be okay. It's just all the oil from the nuts that surfaces to the top. It's not anything crazy or weird. Just stir it up. And another good thing is that it's spreadable. By the time you stir this up and you're ready to put it on bread for your kids, before y'all go to the pool or something, it's like spreadable and perfect. So just do the work. You'll see in just a minute when I start pouring this into the measuring cup just how spreadable it is. Alright, we're getting somewhere, guys. See that? Just a little bit of arm muscle right there. You can do a little workout, then you can have some protein when you get done, and then you didn't realize you were working out. But you did. I already feel the muscles in my arm. Alright. See how creamy that is? So, and it's spreadable. And it's so good. Oh my gosh. If you've never had real peanut butter, you gotta try it. You're totally missing out. Because the crap that you get that has all the junk in it, it's nasty. Okay, so we double batch this. Normally calls for a half a cup. We're gonna do a whole cup, which is a half a cup and a half a cup is a cup. So we're doing it twice. See how spreadable it is? Totally cool.
What's the plan?
We are going to follow the numbers.
And guys, get your kids in here to do this. I mean, your kids are about to start school, okay? This is like the perfect after school snack. You could have these made up and your kids will come home and they're hungry and they want something sweet but they want something salty, and this will hold them over until dinner. So they're not going to be back in there like in an hour saying I'm hungry again, and you're like, nope, you can't have anything because dinner's right around the corner. This will help, trust me. I have a boy, and he eats all day. If I can find a food that will hold him over, I've hit the jackpot, y'all. Okay, so there's all of our stuff. Okay? Basically, what you're going to do when you get it in the bowl, stir it up. And like I said, if your kids get in here and do this, they're gonna love this. If you don't think your kids are gonna like it, get them in the kitchen to try new foods. It's always important to try at least one new food a week if you can introduce it. If they've never had coconut flakes, introduce it. It is so good for them. And make sure you get the good stuff. Don't buy the junk off the rack because really it's no point. It's gonna be loaded with junk. It's not gonna be processed properly. In fact, you don't even want it to be processed. So try to do as natural as possible. Natural as possible. Okay, so there is your dough. Okay, I'm going to show you all what that looks like. Now, it's not really ready to scoop out. What I would do at this point, cover it, put it in the fridge for like 20 minutes. And in the fridge, it's going to kind of firm up a little bit. And then at this point, you can take a cookie, like a cookie scoop, and just ball it up. Just as this is how I make cake balls. And you just scoop it up and you just put all the little balls down there and then you can roll them later. And what I do is I buy the little tiny little baggies. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The little small snack size bags. And those there, you take them and you put 2 of these, which would be more like a serving, and put 2 of them inside the little baggie and zip it up. And if you did this with your kids and you like did 2 or 3 or even 4 batches, make up a whole bunch of those, put 2 in those little tiny baggies, and take all those little baggies that you've just made and put them in a big freezer bag, throw them in the freezer. And so what you can do is the next day when your kids are coming home, they can pull them out of the freezer, they can eat them like that, or you take them out that morning and put them in your fridge so your kids have them when they get off the school bus and they come in, there they are. Or throw it in their lunch pail, because these are really, really good even during the day if they're at a after school program and they need something to eat that is like a snack, go for it. So this is our protein ball recipe. For those that are interested, let me know and I'll post a recipe below so you guys can do this. Super good for you. And please let me know if you've ever done any of these before. Let me know what you guys think. We've actually done one where we've added cocoa powder to it, and we've turned them into chocolate. So that's also another good one. Michaela did another one, lemon poppy seed, and I didn't care for them. Don't tell her I said that. They weren't that great. There's just something about peanut butter and chocolate. Yeah, let's just stick with this. Okay, so anybody have any questions, post them below. I'll try to answer everything. If you have any questions about any recipes or anything else you guys are curious about, just let us know and we'll answer it. But thanks for tuning in, and I want to see pictures of your protein balls. Y'all have a great day.